Alright guys, what is going on? We're back with a review on this channel. Part of the update for this channel, just we wait until 2K18 to continue our universe. So we're here with a SmackDown live review. It's well known that I honestly think that SmackDown Live is 100% better than Raw. So this was the reason why I did SmackDown Live over Raw. But if you guys want me to do a Raw review next week and a SmackDown Live review next week, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. So, I'll give my quick thoughts on what I think about Nakamura beating Cena last week. Yeah, I figured that much. I don't think Cena's gonna break the record of make it 17 championship wins and beat Ric Flair. So I honestly didn't see him winning. Nakamura is a great wrestler. If you talk to a lot of people who saw him in New Japan or just really, really liked the guy, you would have said, yeah, I knew he could beat Cena, and he did. And whatever. Let's move on. Cena now starts the show, Baron Corbin out. And the best part of that is when Cena pointed out that Baron Corbin is overrated, like a dumpster fire or something. That was hilarious because he pointed at the guy's sign in the crowd. I don't think so. I'm a big fan of Baron Corbin. I think he cashes in at SummerSlam, but we'll save that for the end. So he comes out, Baron Corbin out, yeah. And then Daniel Bryan comes out and says, since you're not dressed to compete tonight, you will compete against John Cena at SummerSlam. I thought it was inevitable ever since what he did last week when John Cena hit him with attitude adjustment through the table. Yeah, I knew it was going to happen. So Cena, that will be probably his last match at SmackDown Live. Thing. He's a free agent now. Whatever the hell why? Whatever. We all know why. He's going over to Raw to face Roman Reigns. He said, I think I saw in an interview or something, or he said something that his days are numbered. Yeah, we all know that. So, we move on in our I believe it was our first match. It was the Usos versus Ty Dillinger and Sami Zayn. I love that pairing. And if they could please make that a real tag team, because both of those guys are doing nothing. You bring up, honestly, my favorite in WWE. He's the perfect 10. You bring him up and you do nothing. You make him lose to Aiden English. Dumbfounded. Whatever. So they lose because the Usos have the best finisher in wrestling. They stomp out the knee, then hit the freaking single leg Boston Crab. Just not even right. So they get the win, and they go to talk shit about the New Day. They steal their moves, the little dance shit. And, well, the New Day comes out. Looks pretty badass, I gotta say. I did like that. And they take out the Usos. So, decent. Decent first match. We only had 4 matches, so it wasn't like there was a lot to go by. So, we had an interview from Orton. I don't think I'm going to go in order here because, whatever. Who cares? We had a match between Charlotte and Lana. Charlotte wins. I don't care about Lana. I don't know what's going to make me care about Lana unless she was back with Rusev. So, whatever. We hit the Fashion Peaks or whatever the hell they got it. Yeah, it was Fashion Peaks. Breezango for tag team champions. We have two tag teams currently, I feel like, in the tag team division on SmackDown besides Breezango, who are not doing anything but making everybody laugh every week, which, I'm fine with that too, but there needs to be other tag teams. Are the Hype Bros still a thing? What's going on there? So, do something with them. But that whole thing was funny, where Arn Anderson killed Tully the Bear, and then he just takes the 2 donuts, and, when Fandango brought out the anal probes line, oh my god, I loved it. The whole thing was hilarious. I'm just a huge fan of Breezango. So, we get a pretty much face to face, with AJ Styles and Kevin Owens, with Shane McMahon out there. We all know last week they announced that it'll be those two for the United States Championship, with Shane McMahon as the special guest referee. Great promo by Kevin Owens when he brought out, if I can get this out. I've never reviewed in a while, but when he said the line about how you're not going to be the first McMahon to screw over a Canadian, and the whole crowd started cheering, and he said, well, except for he deserved it, I died. Like, that was great stuff. I'm a huge fan of Kevin Owens and AJ Styles. I don't know why they're fighting for the United States Championship, why these two are even holding the United States Championship. I want them in the main event every week. I'll get to why I say this down below. I have no problem with Jinder Mahal, but we'll settle this all in, later on in the show, I guess you can say. So we had another women's match, which I'm fine with. Carmella versus Naomi. Now, I don't know why Carmella's facing Naomi. She should be far away from her, except for after a match, maybe saying something about the Money in the Bank. That's simple booking, and that's exactly how I would take this. As my phone rings, like normal. Normal stuff here, guys. But, oh, God. This put a sour taste on the whole show for me. Because I was enjoying it up until until that little piece of shit, James Ellsworth. I will punch a hole in the wall. I cannot stand James Ellsworth, the worst wrestler, the worst of all time. Oh my gosh. Colin Delaney would beat his ass. And they just added all the ECW stuff to the WWE Network. Go back and watch. Yeah, they kind of did this with Colin Delaney, but now they've taken it further with James Ellsworth, as he's like a... What? No. I'm done with this whole thing. Carmella gets the win. And now we have to watch James Ellsworth every week. Just bring the bleach now. So, we get to our main event. First, a interview with Nakamura. Great stuff. Honestly, there's a lot of things being said on Twitter. Like, there's just this one opinion where, Nakamura doesn't have to talk to, get over with the fans or relate to the fans or anything like that. And then there's some who's saying, yeah, he does. I wouldn't. No talk. I would not make him do promos, do anything. I mean, every once in a while, occasional promo, but not like he's doing now where he's talking a lot. I mean, he's not having the greatest of English. So, I mean, really is what I could say there. So, I would know, give him a manager. Or he's good enough in the ring to where he does not have to say a word. Honestly. His matches should speak for him, and he just beat 16-time champion John Cena. What the hell does he have to say after that but give him the title? Honestly, there's nothing more he has to say but, I just beat John motherfucking Cena. Give me a title. That's it. Honestly. That's it. And he's beaten Samoa Joe. I mean, come on now, people. So that's what I'd say about that. Let me know what you guys think. What do you say about this? So Nakamura, does he have to, cut the promos to get over with the crowd, or does he not have to say anything at all? What is your position on all that in the comment section below? Let me know. It's just, I don't know. It should be a good conversation. So we get to our main event, which is not a title match. The only way they'd let Randy Orton win, I don't even think he should win. Jinder Mahal's been pushed as a pretty dominant champion. But I wouldn't let Randy Orton win. He's been losing so much. You can beat the champion when it's not a title match, but you can't beat the champion when it's a title match. I've never understood that. If he can't beat him when it's a championship match, why the hell can he beat him when it's not? Whatever. All I gotta say is that RKO that he hit was pretty nice. So Jinder was going for his finisher, like a Dream Street type thing, and Randy Orton just got completely out of it and hit an RKO. The crowd, I feel like, was really behind Jinder Mahal. Makes sense. I think a lot of people are just tired of seeing Randy Orton. I'm a huge fan of Randy Orton, so I'm not really too mad or pissed off if I see him in the ring. So whatever. But if you are, it's okay. I mean, whatever. WWE, they're going to put him in the ring anyway, just like they do John Cena, and people get pissed. So whatever. So the reason why I said earlier about how I think Kevin Owens and AJ Styles should maybe be with a World Championship match. Jinder Mahal, I have no problem with how they made him the champion. None at all. I mean, I like everything they've done. I mean, the Punjabi prison match I did not enjoy, but it made sense. It was, everything made sense. I just am not a fan of Jinder Mahal's wrestling. It does absolutely nothing for me. Nothing. Seeing Great Khali, the only reason this match was any good. I'm being honest. I mean, seeing the Punjabi prison's cool. I watched the two matches like a day before the actual pay-per-view, and I really wasn't impressed with anything they did in those two matches anyway. So I don't think that's just my position on this whole thing. And we haven't seen Great Khali, so it probably was a one-off at this point. That's safe to say. So, overall thought on this show, it was decent. Seeing James Ellsworth, and there only being 4 matches, maybe they could have put in another match. I mean, they had 2, not really long talking points of the show, but, I mean, there was just a lot of talking. A lot of stuff between the Lana and Tamina crap, some stuff backstage, then plus the 2 in-ring promos. The first one, we're always going to get a long 10 to 15 minute promo. That's just a given in WWE, and a given in, most places nowadays when you watch wrestling, so on TV, so made sense. And then you had the extra one, then you had stuff backstage. I think you cut some of that down, there's plenty enough time to have another match. So overall, I'd say it's a decent show. I wouldn't go back and watch it again if you paid me, because James Ellsworth is on it, and I would literally throw a TV out a window. Quote me on it. Literally. Will I do it? I say literally, but okay, and if an old TV was sitting there and I'm on my nice TV, yeah, I'm gonna throw that bitch through a window. Legit. So, what do you guys think about the whole show down in the comment section below? Hit that like button, and I'll see you guys, I think, Thursday for Impact review. So, I'm out. Thank you guys so much for watching.